Lesson 410, continue to multiply by two-digit numbers. I can use area models and algorithms to multiply two-digit by two-digit numbers.
Let's start with the solve and share. The sports club at Carmel School bought 23 grandstand tickets. The sports club at Valley School bought 34 infield tickets. Which club paid more? How much more? So Michelle, what is this question asking us to find?
I need to find which club paid more and how much more.
What do we know already?
I know that the cost of an infield ticket is $18 and the cost of a grandstand ticket is $24.
So I'm just going to insert that chart here. We know that. What operation can we use to solve this problem?
So since each of the set of tickets, the infield and the grandstand tickets, cost the same, I can use multiplication to find the total cost of infield tickets and the total cost of grandstand tickets.
So
then,
oh, sorry.
It's okay. Then after multiplying, I can compare using subtraction to see which club paid more and how much.
So after we find the cost, we have not completed the problem, right?
No. After we find the cost, then we need to subtract to find how much more one club paid more than the other.
Great. Let's set up these equations on this pink sticky note.
Sounds good. First, let's find the cost of the infield tickets. So the infield tickets cost $18.
I'm just going to do I for infield.
Perfect.
And then set up 18 times what?
And they bought 34 infield tickets. So 18 times 34 is our first equation.
Great.
Then to find the cost of the grandstand tickets,
I'm going to do G.
G for grandstand, great. G equals 23 tickets times $24.
And then the subtraction equation, how can we set that up?
I can subtract either I or G from each other.
So I'm just going to write subtract
the product
because we're not sure which is.
Subtract the products from infield and grandstand.
Okay, so let's set up the first equation. 18 times 34. Can I set it up the other way when I stack it? 34 times 18 on the bottom?
Sure. It doesn't matter because the commutative property of multiplication tells me I can order either way and get the same answer.
I'm just going to do the different colors so we can see our steps. So if we start with 8, we're going to do 8 times 4.
Yep, and 8 times 4 is 32. So I would record my 2 ones, regroup my 3 tens. Then I can multiply 8 times 3, which is 24, plus 3 more is 27. And I have no more digits in my top number, so I don't need to regroup, and I can record 27. Now, before I can start multiplying the 1 in the tens place, I have to do something to my ones place, and I have to put a placeholder, a 0, under 2. Now I can multiply 10 times 4. So 1 times 4 is 4. And then 1 times 3 is 3. I have no more numbers to multiply, so now I can add both my partial products. 2 plus 0 is 2. 7 plus 4 is 11. Record my 1, regroup my 1. 1 plus 2 is 3, and 3 plus 3 is 6. So the Valley School spent $612 on infield tickets. Okay. Next, we need to find how much money the Carmel School spent on 23 grandstand tickets. So our next equation is going to be 24 times 23.
Just setting that right up.
Looks good. Okay, so I can do the same thing I did before. Start with my ones place. 3 times 4 is 12. So I'm going to record my 2. Regroup my 1. 3 times 2 is 6. Plus 1 is 7. And that's it. I multiplied each number by the ones place. Now I need to put a placeholder under my 2 in the ones place so that I can start multiplying the 2 in the tens place. Now I can multiply 2 times 4, which is 8, and 2 times 2, which is 4. I've multiplied all of my digits. Now I can add my partial products. 2 plus 0 is 2. 7 plus 8 is 15. Write my 5, regroup my 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. So the Carmel School spent $552 on grandstand tickets. So now I can tell.
Put here Carmel School and here Valley School.
Perfect. And I can tell right away that the Valley School spent more money, but I'm not finished because if I go back to what I need to find, I found that the Valley School paid more money, but I don't know how much more they paid. So now I'm
going to just start it here. Paid more money, saying the Valley School paid more money, and then we're going to do the equation, and I'll come back to this sticky here. So we have that, and then.
So my next equation to find the final answer is going to be $612 minus $552. And here, Mr. Ortiz, it is important that we put the larger number on top since we are subtracting, because it does matter the order when we're subtracting.
So I'm going to quickly go back into our original equation here. So now we know that we're subtracting I minus J.
Yes.
So I'm going to add that here.
Infield minus grandstand.
And that's going to equal the difference.
Yes.
How much more? Valley School paid.
Perfect.
Okay, so now we can go back to our subtraction equation over here.
Okay. So first I can start by subtracting in the ones place. So 2 minus 2 is 0. Now I can't take 5 from 1, so I'm going to have to regroup 100 from the 600, so that becomes 5. And now I'm going to take that and add it onto the 10, so 11. 11 minus 5 is 6, and 5 minus 5 is 0. So the Valley School paid $60 more.
So instead of saying more money, I'm going to change this here and just say the Valley School paid $60 more.
Perfect. That's how you can subtract 2-digit by 2-digit numbers. And, I'm sorry, that's how you can multiply 2-digit by 2-digit numbers. And it's also multi-step because we subtracted as well.
See you next time.